Alright. 120 skill points, alt damage up. 5 combo of oranges gives you 20% attack. Okay, sure. Star, thank you. Rico, hello. Hardy Tess? I don't know. Okay, sure. Panos32, hello. I'm gonna have to take all the gear off, aren't I? I mean, this actually has some EX units. It's a crap protector, though. Oh, sure, okay. Why not? Surprised you didn't make a vid talking about the rewind skill update. I'm gonna do it when we get her content preview. I figured I would just combine them both together, since it'll give us an idea, and it'll be the official announcement, so we can actually talk about it. Not that we can't talk about it, but I've also got, like, I've got a lot of videos, like, ready to go. I've got, like, 6 of them that are not, they're, like, loaded, but I haven't done anything to them yet, and I've got the next, what, 2 days of EX2 battles, and some other stuff, so it's like, take a little bit of a break. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Shizu team? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, but we do have to take all the gear off, right? Yeah, well, who's... The only person who's actually hitting is Raphael. Guess I should take hers off too right now. We're gonna do plenty of damage. But I could see some weird counters coming in, so let's just do this. Do I need more Valor Cup gear? Oh, I do. Well, no, you need that. I should have 10 sets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you don't have one either. I know I don't have as many, yeah, Valor Cup bracelets. I need to work on those. Okay, and then you have the heal charm, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's just go with that. Dragon Guy, unbound units are expensive. Yeah, they're real expensive. That's why I've been pretty much constantly farming the ability release, the Kaijin event. So much so that I totally forgot to do the 20 parallel process for the event yesterday. I just didn't do it. Okay, so you and for you. Lower their defense. I gotta get rid of Lumi, right? Soul Secrets, Protection Gauge. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we gotta get rid of Lumi. Well, that won't be hard. Raise, hello. Alright, steal that. Rainbow Orb you. I don't want to deal with your instant damage. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, okay, you died in one hit. Alright, that's not good. 3, 4. Okay, we're still fine. You always forget to lower defense on turn 1. I mean, you don't have to do it. Or you're raising your defense, lowering their attack. You don't have to, especially on, like, fight 1. They're generally pretty weak. Damn, I'm at work. Have a great stream. Have a good night, Joker. I'll try and jump back later when I'm finished if you're still going. Sounds good. I don't know how long I'll be streaming today. Whether it kind of depends on if people start really asking me questions. 200k hit. Oh, wow. Depends on how many questions come in. Valor Cup is pretty easy, as long as I don't fuck up. Dragon Guy, I did 990 stamina for Kaijin for all ability release rocks, and I'm almost halfway through after raising Raphael and Diablo. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've done one 990 process for blues, 2 for greens, and 2 for reds so far. And I only did that. Like, I haven't touched any of the other units. The 1 to 5 ability release on Unbound is more expensive than a normal EX. It is, yeah. They take... The Unbound units just take more everything. They take more Magicules. It's like 1.1 million a unit. Or something close to that. The ability release rocks are... I want to say, like, triple the cost. Maybe not triple. I haven't actually paid attention. I just hit auto and it does them all. But I know they are more expensive because I normally don't run out of rocks at any given point. Who do you think the 4th unit will be? Okay, so we're going Divine General. We've gotten Diablo, we've gotten Raphael, we got Gazel. We're getting the Masked Hero, which, I mean, I guess... She kind of throws a wrench in, because I don't see her as a general of anything, but that's me being anime only. There could be some lore reason. What else haven't we gotten in a while? Where's the spreadsheet? I mean, Benny Maru could get a unit. Veldora, I could see getting a unit. We already got Milim for part 1. We got Guy for part 1. Ice and Kyoko have no bearing on this. I could see a Lumi coming in, or a Veldora. I think those are probably the top 2. Maybe not my favorite picks, but as far as actually making sense is concerned, I think it could be one of those 2. Is there a reason why you remove the weapons? Yeah, because in the first couple of fights, all the enemies are super low level, they don't have a lot of defense, and if I'm trying to do the maximum overkill, I need to be able to nuke them with a powerful ult, which means I have to keep them alive. So I want to do less damage in the beginning, so I don't accidentally kill them. And so I can actually leave someone alive to nuke. That's the reason why. So lowering the weapons on the units that actually are hitting means that they can live longer, and then taking the weapons off of everyone else means that if we for some reason hit that 2% counter, then that counter will do less damage. Okay, so I mean Lumi's back there, not really matters. Yuki is the weakest character here. Sure game. Okay, alright, that's fine. Oh, okay, he's a little bit tankier. I was just thinking about needing to do this, and then I see you're streaming it. Oh, there you go. We can do it together. So Joker's up chat. So Artemis isn't dropping today? No. If she was, we would have gotten a skill preview this morning. We would have gotten a content preview last night. I expect us to get a preview tonight or Monday? Tonight or tomorrow? Does Valor Cup leave tomorrow night or Monday night? I can't remember. It might leave tomorrow night. And if that's the case, then I kind of expect a preview tonight for her. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. 5, 7. We have 2 people. We'll still be fine. I wish we could parallel process multiple things. Yeah, I would have a parallel process going of every single Kaijin event minus the grindstones. That'd be funny. That would be so much stamina all at once. Holy shit. Hola, amigo. Habla español? No. I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. I learned Spanish in high school for like 2 years, and I was really bad at it. And I learned nothing. And also, high school was a long time ago. I wanted to do equipment for Kaijin event, but I only have 80 potions left. I'm currently doing yellow rocks because that's the one I'm lowest on. Yellow rocks? Huh. I've never... I'm still good on yellow rocks, I think. Alright, when does Valor Cup leave? Tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, Valor Cup leaves to... Ranked Valor leaves tomorrow at... Also, in case you guys didn't know, tomorrow is daylight savings time, fall back, so we gain an hour, which means that all the stuff will drop at 6 p.m. my time. Okay, I don't know what this means. Spanish taking, alright, Spanish. I don't know if anyone speaks Spanish in chat besides you, or is bilingual. Okay. I love a good Valentine for it. Yeah, historically, Loomies have not been super great. Would it be better to save potions for Jubilee or use them all on equipment raising mats and Kaijin? I think that it's more important to do your equipment. Jubilee, like, unless you're trying to go super sweat, like, you can get a decent score, an okay score, as long as you have, like, decent gear. You don't have to do a lot of it either. Like, you don't have to put a lot of stamina in Jubilee. You can, if you want to, but unless you're really trying to, like, sweat, like, there's not really a good... There's not really a lot of incentive, especially now that the ranking system is a lot nicer to people, because you can get put in a really easy, casual group, and no one's gonna really do much, and you don't really have to try that hard to get top 3 or something like that. I've seen a lot of people get, like, really, really lucky. Is anyone lowering? Guy. Okay, so we need to take out Guy. We can do that. Okay. As someone who can't get monthly to shorten parallel processing, would doing 20 runs 3 times a day good enough, or should you add more runs? I mean, for the Kaijin event, I would do as much as you can, quite honestly. If you can spare it, then I would do it. Because it's not like nobody takes those materials. Everyone's gonna need those rocks. And the Kaijin event only comes out every few months. So this is gonna be your best chance to do it. The last time we got it was August. So it's been a little bit. And I expect it to take another little bit for us to get it again. So this is your best time. So it's really good to take advantage of it while it's here, because we don't know when it's coming back. And then in between that 3-4 month time frame, you could run out real fast, and then you're stuck with the stupid normal event level, which gives absolute garbage comparative. What's a good way to farm, get skill enhancement materials? There, unfortunately, is not a good way. You can do the 2x Predator battle. When the hero comes out, probably tomorrow, she'll bring the event Predator battle with her, which you can do 3 times a day. So you get 5 total Predator battles a day once that hits. And that's about it. There's some enhancement materials you get from story quests in the beginning when you clear them first time. When you do Predator battles, you have a chance to get those little pink potion vials, and you can exchange those for skill enhancement materials in the shop. But other than that, you can't. And it's really, really one of the bad things about the game, besides too many banners and not enough income, and skill fusions and beatdown battles not being here. Like, there's a number of things that this game can do a lot better. Let's not try and kid ourselves. I'm not delusional about that. Predator battles and the amount of enhancement currency we get is way too low for dropping 6 new characters every single month, if not 7. So it's rough for people, and I get it. And every single survey I get, please update Predator Battle to drop more, or give me more attempts. Please make, free-to-play units always available. Do something to make the game more friendly to newer players that don't have access to all of the materials that I've been farming up for the past 3 goddamn years. Reality, good morning. I hope they will give the hero a triple alt swap, but I think that might make her a single and give her synergy resistance down. Similar to what they did with Primal Demon Misery. I mean, I don't want her to have a single alt swap. I tried to use Primal Demon Blanc with the new team, and trying to juggle the single orb change, the resetting Raphael buff, and Blanc's buffs is way too much. It's way too difficult to do. Especially with a unit that's not on Divine General, so you're not getting that orb change, you're not getting those skill points. It's awful. So I really hope they don't make her a single. We need someone who can replace Overlord Shizu. And now is the best time to do that, because everyone wants to summon for the anniversary. And if they make her a single, you might as well just bring the fucking masked hero if you already have her, because it's going to be the same goddamn thing, and it's going to suck. So I really hope they don't do that. But then again, we didn't get an alt swapper for Protectors of Peace at all. So riddle me that shit. They were too busy doing this stupid multi-hit bullshit. Ellie, hello. Way too bored. I wish I had more stamina pots. Just getting 1 full run of red, greens, or blues. Yeah, it is nice to get multiple. I'm down to like 3,500 stamina pots, which first world problems, I know. But I started this month at 4,500, so I've used 1,000 stamina pots so far. You do this time change shit too? Thought it's European? No, it's all over the world. Daylight savings time. There are some states in the US that do not do it. Arizona and somewhere else that don't do it. My state has been voting to get rid of it, but it takes federal approval for some fucking reason. 27 Benny Mario? Okay, sure, whatever. But hey, I gain an hour of sleep now, which is great, because I need sleep. Carl, hey everyone, hey Joker, what unit would you like to be announced? Realistically, I think it's going to be Veldora or Lumi. As for who would I want to be announced, I'd like a summonable Sokka, a new one, but I don't think she fits the Divine General category. That's about it. I don't really have any other big wants right now. Like the next big, like the actual units that I want to summon for are like a swimsuit Blanc and a swimsuit Sokka, but it's winter. It's November. We're not gonna get that for another 9 months, so gotta temper the expectations a bit. Protection seal on Mirren. Ooh, yeah, we don't want that. Oh, I didn't lower him. Alright, whatever. Do we even take damage here? No. Even type disadvantage, we don't. Hello there, Sage. Have you talked about the possible collabs already? Do you think there's a chance for ReZero to come up? I did make a video. It's uploaded to YouTube. I think I pushed it to like it's somewhere in here. Roadmap. So I pushed it tentatively to Monday, where I would talk about the possible collabs because of the December special project thing that they announced. I think the possibility is high. As for what is going to collab, that I don't know. ReZero potentially, but I mean, on a personal level, I don't want it to be ReZero because I don't really like ReZero. I'm kind of impartial to it. Like, I don't go out of my way to watch it. I understand that it is popular though, so and if you like it, have at it. You know, Shield Hero could collab, Solo Leveling could collab, Grand Cross always does slime collabs. They're doing one right now. I'm aware of that. I don't really want that to be a collab though in our game. I would like Sword Art. I would like Fate. I like those. I wouldn't mind those. I would spend money on that. But Fate is expensive. Sword Art is expensive. I don't know if our little slime game has enough budget to afford that level of collab. What are you up to outside of Valor? Well, I got a haircut today. And then once this is done, I'm going to go play Metaphor and try and get further along in that. Right, we're going to do a lot of damage here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1. Oh, that's not good. 2. Oh, that's not good either. Please hit Rimuru. Okay, good. Please don't kill Rimuru. Alright, good. Oh! Oof. That's why we took the gear off. Because I don't want counters accidentally killing someone. That is the exact reason why we took the weapons off of everybody. Joker, what's your opinion-wise? Has the meta right now... Joker, what's your opinion wise what the meta right now misses the most and what would be the best to get from the last 2 units? A triple alt swapper and some kind of crit buff, I think. Because right now we're using the Masked Hero and we're using Overlord Shizu. The Masked Hero came out 2.5 years ago. Shizu came out earlier this year and no one can get her anymore. They need to find replacements for that. Divine General could be playable Masayuki. I see so many people saying Masayuki, and it's like, one, I don't understand the lore enough to really put that title on Masayuki, and also, it's the anniversary. They want money. Is Masayuki a high-selling unit? Like, does he generate enough hype to warrant being placed in an anniversary? My thought is no. off because I don't give two shits about that guy. He didn't do anything in the anime, which again, I'm anime only and they can only show so much. I don't know what he's like in the light novel, but a personal opinion, no, he does not have enough weight to carry an anniversary banner, especially a single featured unit banner. I'm not gonna be hyped to summon for a Masayuki. Do you also have another job other than YouTube? Is YouTube mostly a hobby? Just curious. Also just got back into the game and appreciate all the vids. You're welcome for all the videos. And yeah, YouTube is a very expensive, time-consuming hobby. I have a real big boy job. I work for the state of Washington for the DMV. I have a very boring job writing policies, and it requires me to work very little in offices, so I can just sit here and record videos all day, every day, with very little interruption. But that's what pays the bills. YouTube does not pay the bills. It is a nice, fun little paycheck every month, but I would not be able to afford my rent on just YouTube alone, much less any other bills. So the state gives me a nice paycheck and benefits and a retirement fund, right? And YouTube is just what I do in my spare time, which I have a lot of. I want the Gobta Ranga wolf form from the anime. That would be sick. I think that would be cool if they want to do like a duo unit or something that would fuse together in battle. If they could implement it correctly in not a shit way, I think that could be something. Or like Rimuru's monster form from the original Hinata fight. I don't know if that's really hype or anything, but it's an idea. Do you think the collab units will return when they get skill fused? Collab units aren't getting skill fused, straight up. In order to do anything to the collab units, the slime devs would have to relicense all of them. And if you're unaware of how collabs work in gacha games, the slime devs would pay money to the people that actually own Overlord and Konosuba, and well, they own Idolmasters, that's fine. But they have to pay money to be able to do anything with the characters inside the game, and that's for a very limited time span, which is why none of the characters have come back, because in order for them to be rerun, they would have to pay those people more money. And I don't think our game makes enough money to do that again, on top of whatever else they're trying to do. So it costs money to do anything with the units, whether it be put them out on a banner, whether it show them in live streams, because it's someone else's intellectual property. And if they want to use it without being sued, they need to ask for permission, and that permission generally comes with a fee. So that's why like people get copyright strikes for music on streams and stuff, because they're not properly licensing the music from the owner who wants that money, so they get copyright struck. Like that's that whole process. That's intellectual property law. And for them to do that, to do a skill fusion in our game, they'd have to pay money to do it. And I don't think they're going to do that. Who's on this team? Greens and greens. Alright, doesn't matter. I will leave Mirren because she can actually heal them back up, so that's actually kind of nice. Oh, defense. I need an Eminence in Shadow collab. I think it could fit with a promo for the upcoming movie. I wouldn't mind that. I would summon a lot for like a playable beta. I have a beta figure up here next to Chisato from like Chorus Recoil. ReZero would be an L collab, to be honest. It's in every single gacha ever. Well, yeah, that's because they know it makes money. So they're going to license it, and they're going to put it in the game to make money. I understand why. I think ReZero's had 2 collabs for Grand Cross already now. It's been a while since the last one, but Season 3 is airing right now. Have I watched ReZero? Yeah, I watched the first season. I liked it. I watched the second season. I didn't like it. And third season, it's not on my radar. I'm really behind on most. Like, I haven't even watched anything of Daima yet for Dragon Ball. And I like Dragon Ball. But I'm not big on the whole chibi aspect, like the kid thing. Like, I didn't really enjoy that about GT, and that aired when I was a kid. So it's like, I can't even nostalgia over that. The only thing I liked out of GT was Super Saiyan 4s. And so unless we get some really cool new form out of Daima, I'm like, take it or leave it. My dream collab would be Freerun. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. I would enjoy a Freerun collab. Are you gonna kill everyone in one hit again? Yep, okay, thank you. Oh wow, she actually lived a hit. Okay, Millen will take all three, that's good. Redo of a healer collab. Yeah, good luck with that one. Give me a Delta unit. Delta's good too. My favorite girl from Eminence is actually Gamma. I love how clumsy she is, and she's still pretty hot. And she's got that beauty mark. But there are no Gamma, there's no Gamma figures out there that I've seen. Granted, I haven't looked very hard. And I also don't think that she would be the character to put in for a collab. Because all the collabs, in case you haven't realized, all the protectors are Rimuru's. Konosuba Rimuru is a protector, Idolmaster Rimuru is a protector, Overlord Rimuru is a protector. So we know that Rimuru is 99%, if any collab would ever happen, he would be a protector. Which leaves us 3 summonable units and a free-to-play. And maybe the free-to-play protector could be someone from Slime, or some minor-ish character from the other anime. So it's like, one would be Shadow. Duh. One would probably be Beta. And then probably Alpha. Or maybe not even Beta, and it would be like Iris or Alexia. Like, maybe Rose. Maybe. I don't know. They'd have to. The picks will be interesting regardless. You were hype when he came out? Well, that's probably the difference between an anime watcher and a light novel enthusiast. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know enough about his character to really give a shit right now. Because he didn't really do anything to like, oh yeah, he's important. Joker, I think the game unit-wise is a lot more targeted to light novel readers, even with the anime units and stuff. They spoiled us with so many characters in the game, it's crazy. Sure. I mean, I haven't really run into too many spoilers in this game. And they've already said, like, that the only characters who ever added into the game are the ones that have VAs. So, like, there's a whole butt-ton of light novel characters out there that people want that are not in because they don't have VAs. They don't have voices. Duo units like Dokkan would go hard. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. From what I've seen of Masayuki in the anime, I don't want to see another unit of him. Yeah, see, it's personal preference. Medical retired. Yep. Scythe is here, just playing Valor Cup. Might as well keep going. Yeah, stay with us. Also, Slime makes a decent amount of money, 2.2 million last month. 2.2 million on the JP side, and that's because of the anniversary and them dropping 2 different anniversary banners. That is not what Slime normally makes every month. If it was, then it would actually show up on some of those Gacha rankings of revenues that I always see on Twitter that never have Slime posted. But I know we make more money than some of those other shit games at the bottom of that list. So it's like, I don't know why it's not being tracked. But regardless, We don't normally make $2.2 million a month on this game. Alright, who's on this team? Nobody. Oh, you're all gonna die in one hit. Oh no. Is it worth it to use memory shards for the big three? At this point, with 5-star characters being such low grades now, like not really super important for damage, or, you know, I think that sharding up the big three would be your best bet to make life easier for you, because all the EX shards are coming out. They take their own shards that are separate. So sharding up the old 5-stars that have good traits, I think, is more important than trying to shard up like DPS characters, because they're not DPSs anymore. That's Unbounds and new EX characters. So yeah, I should probably make a video about that. Add that to the... Five-star shard units. Old 5-star shard units. Cool. Thank you for the video idea. I know you want it. I actually don't want a Dragon Ball collab in this game. I don't think it would make too much sense, quite honest. I'm okay without that. Plus, like, have you ever looked at... I'm not trying to bash people, but a lot of the Dragon Ball community is really toxic. I don't really want to deal with that. That's kind of why I don't want to be a Dokkan creator. It's a fallback if, you know, Slime hits end of service or something and I want to continue doing YouTube. Like, I can do Dokkan. Like, I have a 7-year-old account that I constantly get. Like, I was just grinding levels here. But it's like, I don't want to do that. Daima's good, you should give it a watch. I'm sure it is. I'm just not big on the chibi thing. I don't watch SD Gundam for that, even though I love Gundam. Although I don't love Gundam as much as I love other stuff. So it's like... Oh, he's done with that. Hold on. I gotta look at this. That'll work. Okay, cool. Rimuru for Hinata. Yeah. I've really kind of kept myself in the dark on what Daima is. Like, I know, like, a few things. I've seen a few screenshots of, like, big things that could happen in this most recent episode. But overall, like, I don't really know what the plot is about, other than the fact that they all get turned into kids. I don't know. Oh, they've got some good stuff brewing, we already know. Yeah, Freerun or maybe Mushoku. I mean, I wouldn't mind Mushoku Tensei or Freerun. I know that there are a lot of Mushoku Tensei haters out there, and you know what? Fine. Again, personal preference. Gamma basic ass. Sorry? My apologies, reality. I'm a Delta boy myself. I think there are people that like all the girls in that show. They're all good for their own intents and purposes, except maybe Epsilon or Ada. I mean, I could see people liking Epsilon still. I'm a simp for them cat dog ears, and I'm not ashamed. That's fine. Personal preference, I like snake girls. I like Lamias. I watch Monmusu. I watch that doctor one. Monster Girl Doctor. I know that Goodbye Dragon Life airing this season has a Lamia. I'm all about that. I like those. I'm weird. Yeah, get over it. We all have our interesting tastes, right? I like Sokka. She's a dragon newt. I like Lamia. She's a snake. I got nothing against snakes in real life. Yeah. I also like Raftalia, so it's like I'm also partial to the ears too. Rimuru and the children meta with Tis Sensei free to play protector. I mean, they did the kids once, and that was very early on, and they haven't really done anything with them since. I mean, we got what, Idol Chloe as the free to play. We've gotten actually a couple of Chloes for free to play, right? Maybe. Yeah. Imagine a Yu-Gi-Oh collab. What, it would just be it'd be Yugi and Kaiba standing in the back, and then their skills would be summoning Dark Magician or Blue Eyes, and then the ult for Yugi would be Exodia, and then the ult for Kaiba would be Blue Eyes Ultimate or something. I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh since like the first season. This is where I'm pulling from. They have many more Yu-Gi-Oh monsters out there nowadays. I'm sure. Luca Kramer. It would not work for Slime Joke because the names are the same. Was it work all day? Did you miss any news? No. I expect news to come tonight in like 6 hours. It's crazy how much these gacha games make anyway. Yeah, I mean, you look at the money that Dokkan pulls in, that all the Hoyo games pull in, like, it's lucrative, which is why there's so many gacha games coming out, like, every month that are trying to make it big, and some are very obvious cash grabs. A lot of them are terrible, but, I mean, if you can get that niche, and you can get started, it can be quite lucrative. I remember when I was going to school for my multimedia design, which I have a bachelor's in multimedia design. I ain't using it, but I have it. My mother at the time was like, "Oh, there's this job posting for an internship for phone games," and I looked at her, I was like, "I don't want to make games on the phone because we still had bricks, right?" It's like, what? The iPhone 2 or something had just come out. It's like, I don't want to work on that. I want to work on like AAA games like Halo and Call of Duty and shit like that. It's like, phone games. Who the fuck cares about those? And that was like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. And now it's 2024 and I have a YouTube channel playing a mobile game. Oh, the irony is not lost on me. Okay, sealed. Who's important here? Protection gauge, protection damage, not really important. Let's just take out Shizu. But can he beat Goku? Can Rimuru beat Goku? Maybe. Goku seems to win all the fights, so like Goku is a literal like Super Saiyan God extended plus 5,000 extra powers of levels of power. I don't think I know enough about Rimuru's total lore and his power in the light novels to really make a determination on that. My initial answer would be no. Would you quit YouTube if Slime shuts down? I think I would have to make an interesting decision on what I want to do. Like, is there anything else that I like enough to cover? Because again, I could cover Dokkan. I'm not inexperienced with Dokkan Battle, but the problem with Dokkan is that there's so many creators for Dokkan already that it's oversaturated. And if I do these videos because I halfway modeled my channel after what Truth does with his units, like showcases and pumping out videos and covering almost everything that the game has to offer, and making it all about the game with minimal editing and just gameplay. Like that's what I modeled my channel after, because I'd watched Truth for so long doing his videos. It's like, I could do that. Could do that, right? So it's like I could, but I wouldn't be able to keep up with Truth. Oh God, no. I wouldn't be able to keep up with half the YouTube creators for Dokkan, because I would be a newcomer. So I don't know. I wouldn't have a foothold. And I'm sure, you know, a lot of my viewers would still come over and watch me, and to that I'm grateful. But I don't think I would be nearly as successful doing Dokkan content as I am doing my one little niche slime game. Which is nice, because I don't have to compete, right? There are other slime YouTubers out there, and they all have their own channels. But I am the only one that does consistent daily uploads for the game. And you know what? I like that. I like being the only one that does that, and I may not be a household name for everybody regarding this game, but like if you search slime, my name's gonna be there somewhere. Alongside all the other YouTubers that started playing like when the game first came out, and then they all quit, but they have more views than any of my videos, so what can you do about that? But I mean, I think I would continue to do YouTube. I would just have to think really hard on what the fuck I would actually want to cover. I ain't covering Grand Cross. There's no other gacha games that I play except Dokkan that I would be remotely interested in covering. Because a lot of people, they always ask me, why don't you cover X game or Y game? And it's like, one, because I like slime, and I know enough about it to be comfortable in explaining it in a video. Like, I don't want to cover a game that I, don't enjoy, and I'm just like suffering through just to make content. Like, that's not what I want to do. This is supposed to be fun. And a lot of aspects about this game is not exactly fun. I don't really consider waking up at 3 in the morning and do 5-hour streams at midnight fun, but it's something I care about. And 2, I don't want to make videos on things I'm not knowledgeable about, because then I just sound like an idiot for 20 minutes straight when I'm ranting about things that I'm probably wrong about. And that doesn't really bring me a lot of joy or comfort. So I could cover this X game over here, but I don't know if I'd do a good job. And if I'm not doing a good job, then I don't want to do it, is my mentality. Because I'm not here to become a millionaire on YouTube. Like, I'm not here to become viral and quit my day job and just make videos all day. That's not my goal for YouTube. It is just a hobby. It's something for me to do with all of my excess time, because I have a lot of it, because I'm single. I right now don't have any pets because my previous pet passed away. And I have all this extra money and I don't know what to fucking do with it, so I gambled all away on phone games. Is that smart? No. Could I buy a house with the money I've spent on slime over the last 3 years? I could make a nice down payment or something, but at the end of the day, it's like, would I like that? Actually, probably I wouldn't be able to put a down payment on a house, because houses are too fucking expensive right now. But back to the moral of the story. It's like, I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to get famous. I'm here to just have fun and do what I want to do. And I'm not going to do YouTube if it's not something that I actually want to do. So I know, you know, in talking with Gacha Death months and months and months ago and years ago, he's like, bro, if you had this kind of upload schedule work ethic for any of the big time gacha games, like, you would put everyone out of business and you could be making hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's like, yeah, but like, I've tried Honkai Star Rail, I tried Tower Fantasy, I tried these other games, and I just don't like them. I don't want to play them. I get so bored. And it's not that I don't get bored in slime either, but I just don't want to play them. I don't really care if I'm not famous and I don't make hundreds of thousands of dollars on YouTube. It's not my goal. Alright, that was a long answer to someone's question, so... we gotta start back up here. Well, Veldora did Goku's move, so was that free or did they pay Dragon Ball? Oh, they paid Dragon Ball for that. Because you see characters always do energy blasts that have the hands, but they never actually say Kamehameha. They say some other kind of word, or they just put their hands out and something comes out. The fact that they have to say the name of the move means that they paid licensing money for that. Because that is a direct reference to something that is probably trademarked from Akira Toriyama and Toei and Shueisha and all the people that own Dragon Ball. You bet their ass they paid money to say that. But that's the anime. The anime is huge. Our game is not huge. Maybe a Bleach collab? Okay, I actually haven't watched Bleach at all. I don't know jack shit about Bleach. I see the characters. I know Ichigo has orange hair and a big sword. I know they say Bankai, and that's about it. And I know Bleach like originally came out when I was a child, like in the prime time of when I was watching anime as a child. Okay, super counter. Thank you. A collab with the OG Big Three, slim chances. Yeah, that's a lot of money too. Mushoku Tensei haters are understandable. It is to a point. It is to a point, but you I don't want to get into this argument. The separation between real life and a fantasy isekai world where rules of the real world don't apply is something that if you cannot distinguish between the two and separate, then you're not going to enjoy it. And you're not going to enjoy a lot of things about anime at that point. Because I don't know if you guys have ever seen anime or some of the other questionable genres, but Rule 34 exists, right? If it's something, it can be made into an anime, and if it can be made to an anime, it can very much be made to do other things. And rules don't apply. The Rule 34 is part of that rule is there are no rules. So I like Mushoku Tensei for the story that it is. It's a world-building isekai with a lot of characters that have their own problems and backstories and how they work through it. And I recognize that there are some unsavory things about it, yeah, but there are some unsavory things about goddamn Sword Art Online. You know how rapey that thing is sometimes? Like, Jesus. So, it's like, but do I still enjoy SIO? Yeah. Do I wish that maybe it cut back a little bit? I mean, it's not the primary focus, but there are some things. And then you got, like, a redo of Healer, where that thing is all about revenge and other questionable activities. And people like that. So, there's something for everyone, right? There's something for everyone. You like snake girls, but do you like snakes? I do like snakes. If I saw a snake slither around, I'd be like, oh, hey, a snake. I should probably handle that. But I wouldn't start screaming and jump on my table. I would do that for other insects that we will not name. I do not like certain insects. Snakes I'm fine with, though. Joker just like reptiles. Yeah, maybe. Have you played Sparking Zero? I have. Not a lot of it, because Metaphor and Sparking Zero came out on the same day, and I was more concerned about Metaphor than I was Sparking Zero. I've played a few, like, story quests of it. I'm not going online for it. I'm trash. I know this, and going online is just going to frustrate me. So, I'll play it when I get around to it. I own it, though. Shoku light novel are really good. They're written a lot deeper than Slime. Fair enough. XIS. Hi, Ice. How are you? Thank you. Thanks for all the helpful videos. Now I understand a little bit more this game. I'm trying to create the new anniversary team, but you missed Diablo. Wish me luck. Good luck. XIS. It stands for something, I'm sure. If I am saying it wrong, I'm sorry. But good luck. I hope you pull Diablo. He's kind of necessary for the team. Rob, hello. Morning. Bro, they're like full-fledged fucking tournaments on mobile. Looks ridiculous. Yeah, mobile's a huge industry now. Juan, hello, Joker. Light novel Rimuru can destroy Goku without any effort. Okay, well, there's your answer then. I know you tried to do Infinite Vengeance with Primal Demon Violet, but now you could do it with Elmisi and Diablo. And let me show you something real fast. It's already scheduled out. It's scheduled out for Friday the 8th, and I've got Burn with Elmezia and Diablo scheduled for the day after. I've already got it done. It's already loaded into YouTube. It's just that I've got other things I want to push out, because we've got probably the content preview tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm actually doing Ranked Valor right now, so I need to change this a little bit. But like, I've got other things that I want to put out before that. But I think you've been commenting like on every video asking me, and I think I've answered at least twice. It's like, I'm on it. It's done. It doesn't work very well. I'll tell you that right now. But it doesn't work because more of the stage that I have to use it on. Because there's no fucking beatdown battle for me to use the team. How to get the luxury bar blueprint? You gotta buy it out of one of the shops. I think it's the Recollections shop or something with the 4-leaf clovers. After I watched season 1, I expected something else, let's say. Season 1 of what? I don't know what you're talking about. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lucas. Rocco Murrow, I see makes sense. Slime will go on for a while. Joker, did you see the notes about the Master Hero? Yep, I'm going to talk about that when we get her content preview, which I think is tonight. I think the content preview will be tonight. Yeah, the skills are broken. Cornflakes, rewatch season. Wish I could have bought a house with 2 cows and a chicken like in the past life. Wish I could have bought a house with 2 cows and a chicken. Why just 2 cows and 1 chicken? I've watched Clarkson's farm. He needs a few more cows and a few more chickens than just 2 and 1. Joker, true, the economy is expensive. It is expensive. Brahm, you were mentioned in the survey. Stop being so humble. You are huge in this game. You see, you say that, but I'm still relatively unknown in the JP player parts. If I'm going to consider myself big, like, I would consider myself also as part of the scene that, like, actually makes slime money, which is the JP side, because the JP whales are, like, different animals on any gacha game ever. Like, they don't do anything with their time except play gacha and spend a literal fuck ton of money on it. Not a lot of JP players know me. There are some. I've made connections out through Twitter and everything with some JP players, but like I'm not like a household name with them because I don't speak Japanese. I'm not Japanese. I don't show up on their feeds probably because I'm English. But I'm not going to consider myself a huge gigantic success yet. Yet being the keyword, right? As long as the game keeps going and my channel keeps growing. You love that blanket hoodie, don't you? I do. I love it so much. It's probably the best, like, $60 I've ever spent on Amazon. Don't worry, I also wash it. Like, it's not... I'm not disgusting and gross. I do wash this thing. It's just that, yeah, I'm always wearing it. Especially now that it's winter and getting colder. Like, there's no better way for me to stay warm than just put this fucking thing on every morning and wear it literally until the end of the day. During the summer, it sits on top of the other chair over there because it's way too fucking hot. But, yeah. I've had this thing for... two years now? I don't think I use anything this much that I've had for 2 years except my phone. And maybe this cup that I got from my work. Gushing over Magical Girls. I didn't hate that show either. I like that show. It was funny. If it exists, it has a Rule 34. That's, yeah, there you go, right there. Bruh, they already have hentai from this Lucy chibi character, the goddamn the Vatican put out a what? Vatican anime mascot. That's not real, is it? This is fake. The Vatican's new pop culture anime mascot? Oh, it's real. Designed by Japanese lifestyle brand Tokidoki co-founder Simone Legno, who has depicted the character dressed as a pilgrim with mud-stained boots and a cross, since the theme of the 2025 Jubilee is Pilgrims of Hope. Electric blue hair and bright yellow coat, Luce. I'm assuming it's Luce, Italian for light. Okay. That's wow. The Vatican. Is there an argument for keep religion out of my anime? Not really, since a lot of anime is, I wouldn't say super religious in like the real IRL sense of religion, but religion is definitely a part of a lot of anime. That's a decision that was made, and now I'm being told that there's already hentai for it. So I mean, okay. Well, we learned something new today, didn't we? Oh wait, oh, you didn't die. Fuck, we went to turn 4. Well, that's unfortunate. Well. Probably because I only sent like 1 orb there, or there were some nerfed orbs or something. Alright, well. Oh well. I've seen show up this day some videos talking about banning the cultured animes. I did not watch the videos, but still strange. It's like saying that like it makes people do bad things. Saying anime makes people do bad things is the same thing as saying that Doom causes people to be overly aggressive. Is there some truth to it? Maybe. But is it the entire reason some people get really, really violent? No. That is my official stance on that. Have I seen JJK? No. No, I have not. I really avoid the big time shonen kind of shows like that. Currently at 240 pity for Elmisia, pulled Diablo and Raphael. Yeah, I would say keep going for Elmisia as well. You've commented it once without a reply. Oh, about the Vengeance team? That must have been someone else asking about it, though. I think both your name and their name start with a T. That's why I thought about it. It's ready, though. I could see them doing a Bang Dream collab. What is Bang Dream? Is that another idol show? Kind of sounds like it. The second comment I made was about 200 free pulls, and then you can get them from Crucible. Oh, the tickets. Yeah, I haven't done any of the Crucible missions. So do you think the new Master Hero can have rewind? I mean, maybe a twice rewind like Milim with twice Rainbow Orb? It's possible. I think that the the changing of the wording for the old hero is going to be directly impacted, or it was changed directly because of the new incoming hero. So I think we will see some kind of rewind ability with the new one. It is useful for this team. Like, we are using the old masked hero right now because we can crit because of Elmesia, and the rewind allows us to get an extra turn of stacking. So we can get like 35 to 37 stacks of Raphael. Like, if in a really good run, you can do that. Hi Joker, can you use Summer Millum for Ranked Valor? Oh yeah, you can. I only just stopped using Summer Millum for Shizu, because Shizu just does more damage. But Summer Millum, like, she held down the fort, and she can still hold down the fort for Ranked Valor, as long as you don't give a shit about, like, HP and top scoring stuff. Like, she's good for it. She's still really good for Ranked Valor. There's gonna be an event in the Vatican, so they made a mascot. Interesting. Okay. I have a question. It's possible they drop the Jubilee rewards before the triple banner is gone? The triple banner doesn't leave until December 8th, and the meta changes on the 26th. So yeah, we're gonna get Jubilee rewards for the Divine General meta way before they actually leave on the 8th, or the 9th, depending on what time zone you're in. Yeah, don't worry about that. Hellsing Ultimate has some nice, real nice religious characters. Also Nazi vampires. Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of stuff in anime. I pitied Elmesia, but I got Rimuru 116. Well, he has a better trait than Diablo, thank God. Not, I mean, yeah, it is better. Will there be a new 3rd anniversary banner? If so, when around? Probably tomorrow. And then next week as well. So we have 2 more anniversary banners coming. It'll be part 4 and part 5, technically, according to like the title of the banner. But there's 2 more units that are coming for this team total. And they're going to come out a week after each one. So we got Elmesia and Diablo. We got them last Monday, so we're probably gonna get the new masked hero either tomorrow or Monday, and then a week after that we'll get the final unit, and that'll be the last one. So there's 2 more banners. The problem with 2 more banners is that they're gonna be individual banners. So the hero is gonna be by herself. She's not gonna have any of the other new characters, and if her banner is the same as like what Elmesia's banner is with the featured units, which is only fucking Vengeance Veldora, that's really bad. Like, that's really bad value. Like, they can make the hero really, really good, but like, if you're already low on crystals, is it worth summoning for a banner that, besides a new unit, does not have good overall value? No, it doesn't. You want to summon on high value banners, and while a unit individually might have high value, more likely than not, you're not going to pull them, especially if you can't pity them. So in that event, you have to really decide, like, what is more valuable to you. Can you run the team right now as is? Do you need the new unit? Is the new unit actually going to be good long-term value, not just for this team, but for future teams? I don't know. That is an answer that we'll have to see once we actually get them and see what they do. Magic skills are sealed, body spirit skills are sealed, magic skills are sealed, nerfs greens. Should probably start putting my attack gear on now, huh? Especially if we didn't kill that last fight. Hey Joker, could you please tell me why the new team is actually the best in team? Because I get it's strong, but stronger than Vengeance? I don't understand why. Sorry if you already answered this. So... Better than Vengeance is... Without any personal bias, I don't know if this team is actually better than the Vengeance team. Just if I'm going to be honest with you. Vengeance, you want Velzard, you don't need Velzard. You need Raphael. Yom is free to play, so he's a given. You don't need Veldora. You don't need Shuna. They're, like, actually fucking useless for that team. You just need those two characters and some orb changers, and you can run it with frickin' first anniversary of Veldora if you wanted to. And if the stage is unrestricted, they can kill it eventually. It won't be very pretty. It'll take a while, but they can kill it. This team, the Divine General team, has the power to kill anything. Just raw damage output. I mean, no team was doing 140 million nukes on a single target. But the team also requires a few things. One of which is the ability to use skills multiple times, which is from Diablo. You also need orb changing with extra skill points, which you get from Gazel or Protector Beast Geld. The team needs, I think, more characters to run. Because you could tie the entire Vengeance idea into just Raphael, if you really want to do that. And I wouldn't really argue with that either. Like, if you have Vengeance Raphael, you have the Vengeance team. Are there other characters you can put on it? Yes, certainly. But is Raphael the most important character for that team? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So as long as you have him, you're good. You cannot say the same thing about this Divine General team. So while I think this team is very good, it is complicated to build, it's complicated to use, it's very slow if you're trying to use everything at maximum value, because it's just clicking skills over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But this team will not save you if you go into a stage that can kill you in 4 turns. Because it has no defense. It has a lot of offense. A lot of it. But it will not save you from units who are buffing their attack, buffing their crit, buffing the... buffing just their raw damage output. Like, you have no defense against that. The Vengeance team, you have defense against it, and you have a way to deal damage at the same time, where you don't have to actually do ults or buff your normal orbs. So the Vengeance team is still going to come out on top, I think. It's easier to use. It can protect you while doing damage. It can do almost anything. So... hopefully that answers your question. I don't know if it does. I kind of gave you a roundabout there. I don't think this team is better than Vengeance, just straight up. I don't think it is. It's more complicated. It needs more things than the Vengeance team does. Easy answer there. Alright, not going to bring Raphael. Well, I'm not going to leave Raphael here because he doesn't do fucking damage. We'll do this because he can get the commander buff now. I was playing this game since day one. Every single anniversary, you got shafted. All the 200 summons, I'm now 150 pity in, still got nothing. That is very, very unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. Jesus. I love the diversity and possibilities anime has. Stuff you could never realize in common movies of real actors and real-world limitations. Yeah, you ever see those really cringe videos of people trying to do the anime dances and they just look awful? Because physics are a thing, and body weight and momentum is a thing? Yeah, that's like your first indicator of real-life anime. Not mixing very well. Oh, so you found out what happened to Vader? I mean, he got out last year, and he's never come back. So... whether you could take that anywhere. He went off to live a better life somewhere. He got eaten by a coyote. I don't know. All I know is that he ain't here anymore, so just kind of have to assume the worst. Yeah, thank you for answering. You're welcome. I'm glad that actually answered your question. I didn't think it would. All right, let's put gear back on for Shizu now. Also, live action adaptations from animes. Yeah, some of those are really bad. Really bad. I'm so fucked up. I laughed at he got eaten by a coyote. It was so random. I mean, so when he originally got out, I set up a camera out there and I put his cat litter out there so he'd have something he could smell that he would recognize. But I was also checking like the neighborhood watch, like Facebook posts and all in the apps and stuff, and coyote sightings or cougar sightings, like those are things here. So it's like, okay, well, he's an indoor cat. He hasn't really gone outside if he wasn't in a crate. So odds of survival if he comes across a wild animal, kind of low. And that's just being realistic. Orange. Alt damage down. Alt damage down. Green. Okay, so I mean, alt damage is not a big thing. We're doing enough damage with this team, especially now that we put gear back on. What units do you think can get the Divine Tempest Force? The Divine General or the Tempest Elite Force? Like the current one? Or are we talking about like brand new team? Karu. I think that's your name. Like what team are we referring to? Me too. I got shafted 110 summons, and I got nothing, but I pulled out the credit card and got all of them. With a dupe. Okay, well, yeah, the credit card always works. You can't go wrong with a credit card, right? Every boy born between 1980 and 2000 tried the Kamehameha at least once. Oh, I mean, I still try to do the Kamehameha. I've got delusions of. I got what was it, the Chunibu? I would love to shoot a Kamehameha out. I'm in mid-30s, man. I would love to do that. It's not gonna happen, but I'd love for it to happen. The current force. What units can get the Divine General Force? I mean, I thought that the other Raphaels would be there. The New Year's units would be there because they're like supposed to be deities. The Vengeance Raphael should be on this team. Like straight up, like he should be here. I think all of the Otherworld Legend characters should be here. Because what the fuck? Like I could see Lumi being here as a leader of a nation. Gazel's here as a leader of a nation. Reamer's a leader of a nation. Almesia's here. Benimaru, I think, could get it. Shion, I think, could get it as well. Leader of forces, kind of thing. Yeah. I think there's a number of characters that should have been in this team. Because this team is so fucking small, man. Like, this is an anniversary team and you give us, like, 6 units? That's not good. That's not good enough. But they can't put Shion on Ogre's Pride if they did. Did they put her on? I can't remember if that was a meme or not. I really don't care about that Shion at all. Oh, she's not. What a fucking useless piece of shit. Oh my god, that's right. That's right, they didn't. Many decisions were made when making these characters, and I'm gonna say that most of them are wrong, but I'm not a game dev. I don't know game balancing. I could see Romarus, since she's the Queen of Spirits. It would make sense. I don't know if Romarus is worthy for an anniversary banner, though. That's the thing. I don't know if she has enough hype behind her to make people want to spend money. But that's coming from a person who doesn't really care about Romarus that much. So, I mean, maybe she is hype. I don't know. All I know is that I'm not hyped for her. Personal bias. Lots of personal biases here, right? I'm just in awe and questioning why they only added Vengeance Veldora and nobody else when this team fits way more units. Yeah, these are excellent questions, and I highly, highly doubt we will ever get answers for them. You think the other two banners will only be new single banners for the team, or could they add multiple new? They will be single new units, because the team can only fit 5, right? Plus the Protector. So we have Elmesia, Raphael, Diablo, Gazel. At least 2 spots. 2 blank spots. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense for them to drop more than 2 more units, because they wouldn't fit. I mean, I guess you could, like, sub them out, but they don't do that. So we're going to get 2 more banners. We're going to get 1 featured unit each. 2 total new units that will make the team complete. They do that for every half and full anniversary. Half anniversary, you got, or 2.5, you got Veldora, Guy, Milim, Hero, Rimuru. That's 5. The second anniversary, you got Blanc, Sean, Violet, Kaleesh, and Rimuru. 5. The 1.5 anniversary, you got Guy, Violet, Lumi, Shion, and Evil Rimuru. First Annie was dumb, but you got Milim, Shinsha, Rimuru, Diablo, and Isis. So it's a pattern. And the game is all about patterns until they're not. Like the Masked Hero coming out, right? Her pattern is that she only ever came out for half anniversaries. The original half anniversary, she was on the triple banner. The second, or the 1.5 anniversary, she was part of that like weird appetizer banner that came out before the Warriors Mind team. But she was there, the light Masked Hero. She was technically part of the World of Fantasy team, but she's the Masked Hero, and she came out on a banner that was very clearly labeled 1.5 anniversary. And then the 2.5 anniversary, we got the Masked Hero. AoE attacks and the orb steal. So every year we've gotten the Masked Hero on the half Annie. So I did not expect us to get a new Masked Hero 6 months early. But now, she's coming. We know that. Whether it's tomorrow or the next day, I don't know, but she's coming. No one has traits. Yeah, you're all dumb. The episode Gohan taught Videl about this inner energy stuff and how to use it. I remember meditating and trying for days after that. Oh yeah, everyone did that. Everyone shot a Kamehameha. When Gohan started teaching people how to use ki, they're like, oh yeah, we can do that. And it's just draw it out of ourselves. You're just meditating. And yes. And you sat there in the schoolyard in the power stance, just screaming your head off, trying to make your hair float up a little bit. Yeah, all the kids did that. It would be cool if they added new EX unit to Octagram Shop. I really don't think they're gonna do anything with that. Like, I think with the 300 emblems we get from Crucible, like, just now, are we gonna be able to actually buy all the characters and get them duped up to like 100? Most of them. I'd have to, Has anyone calculated exactly how many emblems you need to get all the characters and get them to 100? I should probably do that. I should ask Mai if she's done that. She probably has. So it's 100 per character. Star has. So, well, it's 100 for 7 of them, and then it's 150 for fucking Rimuru. Oh, big process is done. 2,460 big rocks. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. That's a lot better than the other ones I did. All right, so how are my rocks looking now? Oh, trade's complete too. Everything is done. For my Sublime Hides? Yeah, look at that shit. And nothing else. Well, 2-star charms. Yeah, whatever. Alright, rocks. $6,400 reds, 6,100 blues, 6,800 greens, 4,000 oranges, 4,500 light blues. Okay. I should probably do some oranges then. Yellows, whatever. Okay, sure. Alright, emblems. Alright, so 100, and then it's... So each shard is a level, so you need 5 of these. So you need 350? 7, 14, 21, 28. Yeah, you need 450 shards to get 1 normal character up. So 100 plus 350, 450. So you times that by 6. 2,700. You times that by 7. Plus another 450. 31.5. And then Rimuru. Fucking useless sack of shit. 31.5. And then Rimuru is 650. Because he's more expensive. 3,800. If my math is correct, which it very much probably is not. But around 3,800 to 4,000 emblems. And I have everyone. I currently have enough shards to dupe someone up to level 100 or to 120, one of the two. I've got Lumi at 120. I've got Guy at 100, Millim at 100, Dagger at 100. Sure. Math. Math is hard. I don't want to do math anymore. John Boswell, what's up, Joker? Just stopping by. Welcome. We're just gonna do this really fast. I was right, 3,800. All right, cool. B Linksy, do you think this meta is a little inefficient to get it running initially because of the single orb change? Yes. Do you think they will add another? No. I don't think they will. I think they're gonna make you just deal with it. And it's kind of unfortunate, considering how well the Visions of Koli's team ran versus how not so great this team runs. I think... it's going to be a video. Like, what could we do to make the team better? Like, that's going to be its own video. Whether or not I make it now or I make it towards the end of once everything is out. Probably more closer to the end. But I think Gazel is a huge L. For the single fact that his orb change and the skill points are locked to one team. Like, if he changed anyone's orb to green, regardless, and he gave all green orbs extra skill points, he'd be a lot better. Like, a lot better. And then if they took away his stupid 90-point buff, which is really not efficient, like, that buff is for 90 points is not very strong. It's 90 points because he's a free-to-play unit, and it's a high percentage debuff. But the effect of element resistance down and some weakness resistance down, these are two of, like, the weakest debuffs in the game, minus next to actual defense down, because that is actual shit. So his big-time debuff is actually not very good. And if you're trying to run the team in an optimized setting, you're better off not using Gazel's skill and saving those 90 points for a couple extra stacks of Raphael's ult and synergy power, because those are much more impactful buffs. Even just getting 3 stacks of it, like 30% of each of those grossly outclasses Gazel's skill as a whole. So I think if they had done what they had been doing with all the free-to-play characters and making them the alt-swapping units like they did with Gobta and Rieger and Glenda, like, and technically Cleash, but she was shit, like, why didn't they make Gazel an alt-swapping? Like, even a double alt-swapper? And why did they make his green orb so very restricted? Like, Gazel is a huge L, unfortunately. Like, I thought he looked good on paper when the stream first aired, and then as we've used him over the past week, I think everyone has really soured on him, because he is just way too limited for his own good. Cleash, the second anniversary free-to-play character, she was not good either. Her magic resistance down is shit, but at least she orb changed unrestricted from greens to blues, which means you can put her on a different blue team that happens to be magic, and if you want to use her debuff, you can. The free-to-play Veldora from Exalted Champions, like, he's limited too, right? He can only change Exalted Champion orbs, but his green buff is so good because it's unrestricted, and it's 70%. On top of the magic resistance down a little bit, whatever, I'm not using it for that, but there's a drastic difference between free-to-play characters in this game and how they're treated, and I don't really understand why. Because if Gazel had been unrestricted greens and green support and just been a double alt swapper, he would have legitimately been one of the best units in the game. Like, one of the best free-to-play units in the game. Period. And it's not exaggerating. If he had just simply been that, he would have been fine. He would have been great for this team. And then you wouldn't need to have Overlord Shizu to be an alt-swapping character. You wouldn't need to summon for one of the other new featured characters coming up who might have an alt-swap. Like, you would just have it. So, it's really unfortunate. Really, 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 really unfortunate. How's ranked looking? So far, it's easy. We're not really doing it right now because we're I have to do the stage for the orange rocks for Kaijin. Oh, we're running the wrong character right now, huh? One of the two units should be an alt swapper. Should. Should being the key word. Not guaranteed, though. And that's the problem. Because if they pull what they did with the Protectors of Peace team and they just straight up don't give us one, shit. Ass. Actual ass. And then I'm going to have very different thoughts about this anniversary moving forward. Sounds like we're still running ISIS. Probably, yeah. I think most people should be running ISIS. No, don't use that team. Okay. Back to Valor Cup. Do you think they will rework him? No. No, they won't. They only change characters when they're too strong, not when they're not strong enough. They, there's only been like 2 real instances of that I can think of off the top of my head. One was Octagram Milim before she even released, before we were able to buy her back in the beginning of the game. They nerfed her attack stat down by a decent amount. She was still the strongest attack unit in the game, she just didn't have ridiculously high attack anymore. And then most recently, Octagram Lumi, they reworked her skill to be, instead of unlimited AoE stacking, it was the 30%. Because it was too strong. I'm scared that the alt swap unit may be single. It seems they keep doing that for this type of skill spam. Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Could definitely. I would like it to be at least a double, because you'd still have to use it twice. But unless like the alt swap also has some kind of other stacking buff on it, like, it's gonna suck. And it's still gonna suck, because it's still... Normally, it's gonna be, what, 60 points to triple alt swap in a turn that you are not putting towards a different skill? We'll see. We will see. Damage down, green damage. Attack skill resealed from Violet. Okay. We don't want that to happen. Is she the 4th unit or the 5th unit? She's the 5th unit. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We're fucked now. I didn't think Soko would take that much damage. I thought I put the other orb on Rimuru. Shit. Oh, fuck that up. I thought I put that second hit on Rimuru, not Sokka. Well, that's annoying. We're still gonna kill. We just have to use some points to get up to the 40% alt damage. Heal you. You come in here. Yeah, there's the alt damage. We're still doing guaranteed crit, guaranteed synergy. Ugh. Ugh. Sure. We're not going to hit damage cap there. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Terrible. We took a lot of damage too. Will there be a new Octagram Bazaar character, or which should you go for? You should choose Guy first, and then Lumi. And then anyone else is up to you. What's the best way to get stamina potions? Valor Cup shop, Tower of Isis shop. If you have access to those. If you don't, it's going to be kind of hard. You should make a top 5 or top 10 units of all time video once we get the last 2 Annie units. Of all time. I could, but I mean, we just put out like the worst ones, so I guess we could do the best ones, huh? After all the Annie units. Yeah, I could do that. That'd be a hard list, huh? I don't know if any recency bias will even come into play, though. I have to think about that one. Oyamada, what have you missed? Nothing. Yeah, Valor Cup. Whoop-de-doo. Blues are nerfed. Greens are nerfed. Millum. Millum needs to go. Joker, you might come back to Slime. I don't think you should. Like, if I'm gonna be 100% real with you, reality, I don't think you should. You didn't enjoy the game towards the end of it, and nothing about it has changed now, so I don't know what you're going to find enjoyment out of. You don't need to spend money on it. Like, I don't want you to wail for it on a game you don't like. So I don't really see a point in you coming back, and that's just trying to be real. And I'm not trying to like shit on you or anything. It's just it doesn't seem like you genuinely enjoy playing the game, so like why would you come back to it? Can you parallel process while doing Valor Cup? I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that right now. We're doing a 999 parallel process in Kaijin. Is there anything worth buying in the Isis Coin Bazaar? I'm new, so I don't know what half the items do. In the Isis shop. Potions. There's always potions. Potions are good. As far as anything else is concerned, I'd have to go take a look at it again. Because the only thing I buy in there are the magic cubes, the Octagram emblem, and potions. That's the only thing I buy out of that. And the Awakening Flames, yeah. Maybe I should buy... maybe I should make a video on that, huh? There's a lot of things I still need to make videos on that I should. Oh, despair. Alright, cool. Yep, thanks for the counter. You get out of here. And you get out of here. I don't know what they made the Unbound characters use so many materials to build. I'm also slightly confused on that. Like, I don't really understand why they're 3 times as expensive when they don't really do 3 times of the worth of other EX units. I think they just made it to kind of time gate and power gap us. Because now, like, when old 5 stars came out, dupes were a big thing. They were. Traits and everything. EX characters, the gap got a little wider in between pulling just one copy and pulling dupes. It got wider. And now with EX Unbound characters, like, not only is it super wide between EX and Unbounds, but now there's an even wider gap once you factor in, like, the true whales. So it's like level 100 EX Unbound character, level, like, 116 EX Unbound, and then way out here is, like, the 120s that have the full boards because they pay for all those stupid predatory packs that they just put on the shop to get the extra magic battle cluster bullshit. Like, that right there is wild, and it is probably the worst monetization part I've seen in this game so far, and that is including the fact that we have 3 new banners every single fucking month, if not more. So it's I really think it's going to push people out, and I really like that when they put a user survey out for the end of the anniversary, like, number 1 thing is, what the fuck are you doing with battle clusters? Like, this game is already not free-to-play friendly, and you have made it so much infinitely more not free-to-play friendly now that I don't understand. Like, the rookie support missions, if you do all of those, you can max out, like, 1 Unbound character. Like, you used to be able to do, like, 5 characters or something. Maybe not 5, but more than 1. And now you barely get enough Magicules to do 1 character. So it's like, what are you doing? Who is making these decisions? What has prompted you to do such terrible things? Like, do they really understand their player base and the fact that this game doesn't bring in a lot of revenue already, so you're gonna make things more, like, are you trying to chase revenue by pushing out more packs that you think people are gonna want to buy? I mean, I haven't even bought those. That should tell you something. I haven't even bought those packs. It's an interesting team. Okay, sure. Is Jean still the worst from the Annie team? Jean. Like Space Jean from the second Annie team? I think she's the least used character out of that team besides Cliche, the free-to-play, which we can't really count. Yeah. And I think Earth Jean is the... Nah, I think Blanc is actually worse than the second 2.5 anniversary units, right? If you're including the Blanc and Jean with Exalted Champions, because they're under the same banner umbrella. I think Blanc is worse, which kind of hurts, but oh well. Truth hurts. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we gotta get Yom out of here. Okay. Joker, Peep, Tryhard chat? What was that, like a natural Pierce mixed in there or something? How many stacks did you get, Nature? Jesus fuck. Here, for the stream. Nature's done 187 million damage on a nuke in 8 turns. 35 stacks? See, I got 34 stacks, and I did like 120. I know the dupes or something, certainly, but like I'm doing something wrong, apparently. So, but Ross, oh, did you buy those packs? Did you sell out? I think Nature sold out. I mean, that is the extra, what, 20% on the 20% from the maxed out protector, higher stats. The maxed out e-export for Roth means you're doing a 900% alt. Higher dupes means you get extra weak point and super weak point. 35 stacks. I feel like that was a Pierce in there as well. I thought at first Slime was highly not free-to-play friendly, but after I see Lord Nazarick, I changed my mind. Okay, well, you're trying to compare Slime to a Crunchyroll game. Every Crunchyroll game is monetized to the tits in the worst ways possible. What are we doing here? Stealing. We're on turn 2. Like the One Punch Man game that always come out. Those are there's literally a button to buy something for anything in that game, which is kind of why I dropped it very early. To be fair, all this extra power is only going to be needed if you really want to get top in Jubilee, but still shitty practice. And, I mean, Nature was already going to get top 1 on Jubilee anyways. Like, that's never been in doubt. So, does it really make a difference to me as a player? No, it doesn't. But it is going to make the gap in between me and Nature quite a bit bigger. Because he's got an extra 60 million damage on me now. Which is fucking wild to think about. That, yeah, if I get 35 stacks and Nature gets 35 stacks, he does 60 million more damage than me. Million, not 600k, not 60k, 60 million damage. Like, fucking hell. Oh. Right, we're almost done with Valor. And then I can stop talking for the day. Oh. We'll find out tomorrow what next meta is going to be focused on as far as Element is concerned. I have a feeling it's, well, I like looking at the list. What needs it the most? Earth and water. But we just got Protector of Peace a couple months ago. Prosper's not that old. I mean, Earth needs it. Water definitely needs it, because like these two like really didn't help him that much. Like not as much as people wanted to. Fire, Shuna and Momiji, fine. I could see us getting another fire meta. I don't know. I don't know. Who's on this team? Defense skills are sealed. Attack skills are sealed. Green's nerfed. Blue's nerfed. Yom is in the back as well. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Despair. Okay, fine. The Ridden. Hello, as a new player, should I focus on the story or the event? You should focus on the event until you get to like the 20 parallel process stage, and then do that. And then while that's going, focus on story. Because you need to build up your population to be able to do pretty much anything in the game. And you get most of those buildings and progress from the normal story. So you do want to focus on that, but the event, because it's limited, and because you get the dupes of the characters and you get resources, you want to focus on that first and then move over to story, because there is an end to the event story that is much easier to get to, quote unquote easier. Some stages you might not be able to beat, but you know, I would split your time but weigh it more heavily towards the normal story quest, because that's where all your like orc buildings and direwolf buildings come from, and how you progress your Tempest area building gives you access to more things. Like, that's more important to progress in the game, because it gives you access to all the other basic functions first. Well, Viola only works when you switch her in. She's already up front, so we don't need to worry about that. You're welcome. Okay. I was thinking of playing the new Overlord Gacha, but after hearing it's a Crunchyroll game, no. Yeah, someone in my Discord posted that they were playing it, and I was like, rate it for me. Tell me what it's like. And he's like, it's this. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna uninstall it. I did install it because I was like, yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. No, we're not playing that. We're not playing that. I got enough time between this and Dokkan Battle that I don't need another gacha game, especially if it's just a shit gacha game. Almost done. Been at this for 2 hours. Ranked Valor, if you're just like locked in and you're not talking, not doing anything, Ranked Valor takes like 20 minutes. But I'm not locked in. I'm a bit distracted. I think I might quit in 1 to 2 days. The Overlord game or Slime? Oh, okay, Overlord. You're talking about Overlord. Yeah, I'm not even gonna... I mean, they already had one Overlord game fail. Like, it was absolute garbage. And it's like, I'm so surprised they got another chance to put another one out. Alright, anyone in here who can be annoying besides Lumi? Skill points? No. Just Lumi in case she wants to delete some ult or something. Plus, it's an Earth team, so. Nope, don't bring him in for Raphael. Octogram Looney. Dink dink. Of course I have no Shizu orbs, that's fine though. Oh no, the oranges are nerfed. Let's say 89,000? Wait, what? We're not gonna kill Millum here? I missed something. Let's say 89,000 damage? What? I didn't use the buff. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, that's why. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, well. Sad days. Alright, see, that's what happens when you're not locked in. Oh, I'm so glad that Ranked Valor is just not a... And we still did 238k. It's not bad. It's not damage cap. Oh, man. No top 3 Ranked Valor Cup for me. Oh, no. Alright, what is it? Battle 18. Ooh, Raphael's here. Okay. Alright, well, let's not do that again. So, traits. Alt gauge down, blue gauge down, green gauge down, magic seal. But Roth can also seal, like, my crit. We really gotta be careful here. Dink. Dink. Oh, some burn and some instant damage over here. Is it worth the time to do this? Ranked Valor doesn't really have good reward. I mean, it got slightly better rewards because now the battle clusters are part of the ranked rewards. So I mean, I would say now that it's kind of worth it to do it, but I would just say do what you can. Like, you don't have to get like top 10 placement. I think you can still get the rewards at like rank 700 or something. Or I think that's where like the rewards really start to taper off. I would say do it. It doesn't cost anything but time. Like, it doesn't cost stamina. It doesn't cost your normal Valor Cup stuff. This battle cucked Jack. Oh, because of Raphael. I could see that. Wonder if that's going to happen to me. It's probable. Oh, that's not good. Oh, good, they kept him in. Alright, cool. Oh, Benny cucked him. Why did Benny cuck him? Okay, sure. Alright. Buff. Don't forget to use the buff. It's okay, Vor. I don't know if you were here, but I fucked up last fight, so... Equally in bad pace. The instant damage cucked him? Oh, was he trying to go for, like, big score? Sure, fine. I don't care about that. Alright, we use the big skill. Boop. Alright, as long as... Okay, good. As long as Rainbow can kill Raphael. There we go. Alright. Made it through. Two more fights. Then we're good. He was on a 3.35 pace. I'm on like a 3.32 pace or something. I think 700 is where I stopped getting like the 5 and 5 of the battle clusters. I think that's what I remember looking at. So as long as I can get top 700, we're looking good. Could give two shits about getting top 10 in Valor Cup when the rewards just don't change. Alright, who's in here? Attack skills are sealed when you get switched, so that's not a thing. 2 combo blue nerf, 2 combo green nerf, 2 combo green. Alright, so we don't care about you. Cool. Now that Lord Nazarick is bad, I have one more game in pre-reg state. Soul Land CN. I know that Heaven Burns Red is coming. That's a highly anticipated global release. I played the JP version for like an hour, and I couldn't understand it, so I stopped playing it. But it's a gacha game, turn-based. It's highly stylized in its art direction. And the story is written by the guy who created Charlotte and Angel, or was it Plastic Memories and Angel Beats? It was Angel Beats. The guy who wrote Angel Beats, that entire story, wrote the story for Heaven Burns Red. So that piques my interest now that I could actually read it and understand it. So I'll probably play that when it comes out, whenever that does come out. I don't see a release date for it. Jun Maeda is the guy's name that wrote it. It's also made by Slime Studio, right, Flyer? Let's see, does the Twitter page have a release date? It went up for pre-register on the 15th of October for the global side. It's also hit 100,000 pre-registrations. Yeah, I don't see an official release or something for it. Official website. Let's take a look at that. Doesn't tell me anything. Okay, sure. Orb Steel. I am not watching Daima right now, and that's I don't care about the chibi aspect. I'll probably watch it at some point, but I'm not currently watching it. I'm not caught up on a lot of anime that's aired this season, to be perfectly honest with you. I did see like what it was potentially teasing because of Twitter, and because I follow a lot of Dokkan YouTubers, they're posting about it. So I kind of have an idea of what could be coming. I just don't know anything about the story as such. Like I don't understand why they're kids, except for probably Dragon Balls, probably. But I'm not watching it actively. I'm also not actively watching the Sword Art Gun Gale spinoff, which I like the first one. I just have been too fucking busy with slime to really pay attention to things that I'm not like super invested in. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Thanks for that. Heal Raphael up a bit. Almost the exact beginning of GT. Oh, okay. Well, just don't need to watch that then. Well, I will. I'll get to it eventually. There is a new Azure game next year I saw. I haven't played any of the Azure Lane games. I see a lot of people simping over Azure Lane characters. I see that. I see a lot of Rule 34s going on there. And then I see a lot of the other side of people who are hating on people who are liking Azure Lane because of the Rule 34. And apparently because it's all slightly inappropriate, I guess is how we'll word that. I don't know. I'm not part of that fandom. I'm just an outsider looking in and being like, just let me sip my tea, you know? Yeah, that's an interesting fandom over there. We're gonna stay over here though. That's what I do with a lot of things though. I like to observe things as they light themselves on fire. I don't like to be in the fire. So I just tried testing how much I can do to beat down on EX2, because last time I only did 7.5 million with Gazel debuff, so I tried without it, and Diablo already killed with enough to one-shot mill him. Before he only did like 200k. Yeah, Gazel's debuff is not... It's not it. Alright, the final fight. Ooh. The hero... seals. Raphael can seal. The hero's got to rewind. Okay. this could be interesting. Although, does the hero seal only when she gets swapped in, though, right? No, she deletes. Okay. Okay. So I guess we have to do this and hope that Raphael doesn't seal me. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. Where am I ranked right now? 210? Okay, sure, whatever. Interestingly enough, this new Azur is different from Azur Lane. I think they're more like Wuwa. Oh, like a run-around action game? Sure, whatever. Okay, traits. The hero deletes. You nerf greens, you nerf blues. You seal magic skills, but you also can seal my crit, which we're going to get a lot of alt and still synergy and physical. I don't really think that's too big of an issue. We have to take out the hero because we need to EX alt. So that's priority 1. And then we just take whatever Raphael gives us. It's not a lot of vengeance. They did physical resistance. Okay, sure. Oh, that'll hurt our chances of killing the hero. Not a lot, but it'll hurt. Sure. Okay. I mean, even if we don't kill the hero, she'll be low enough that she gets swapped out. Ideally. Joker, I can still use a friend code, but I've already maxed out my rewards. Want to pick someone from chat for me to use their code or your Discord? I would just go into the Discord and find some poor soul in the invite a friend chat and just give them a nice little high five. You don't need me to choose people. Then it's gonna look like I'm biased or something. Blah 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 blah. Just go pick someone random out of the Discord in that channel that I made for that specific purpose. Oh yeah, they don't have enough points either. That's cool. That is very true. That's a good call right there. Oh, jeez. Did not do a lot of damage to her. She's still gonna get swapped. Oh, that's okay. Can't use a rewind either. That's good. All right, we're good. We're safe. We are safe. That means that Valor Cup is over as long as I do this correctly. Vor is not Arnbell. They are different people. Dink. Dead. And then Roth doesn't have the defense, so 1, 2, and 3. Alright, cool. We're done with Ranked Valor. Another season down. Where do we place? Probably like 3.2 or something. Something real low. Oh, we got 3.3. Okay, well, I mean, that's higher than I thought we were going to get. Rank 12. Oh, tragedy. Oh no. Do you think they might do another Overlord collab? No. No, they won't. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt. Is it possible? Anything is possible. Is it probable? I don't really think so. I do know that the Overlord movie is coming out in November. But, like, is that really going to have a bearing on it? I don't really know. Could have got higher if I buffed. Yeah. Tragic. Who was next up over me? Oh no, people from Ico are above me. Well, tragedy. I cannot join the wall. Oh well. I still get my rewards though, so that's the most important thing. Yeah. What is the difference? I don't get. I don't get the trophies. Still get 8. I still get the big dick aura. Still get 8 of the auras. Still get 5 of these. Still get the motes. Still get 200 of these. There's literally no difference as far as gameplay is concerned of me getting 12th versus me getting 1st. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Alright. Cool. That's done. Free crystals. Missions. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We have an EX ticket to spend today. Because I think I bought it out of the shop. Think being the keyword, right? 3rd anniversary shop. I have enough to buy the EX ticket. So, to end the stream, we will do a guaranteed EX ticket summon, and we'll see what we get. And if we get something good, then great. And if we don't, well, then it sucks to suck, bro. Okay, who is in this banner? Probably literally everybody. Isis, Kokyo, Carrion, Tier. I would love to pull Carrion so I don't have to buy him out of the pity shop, but I might have to do that soon. Miran, Yom, Shinsha, Veldora, Shuna, Raphael. It only goes up to the first half of Wielder of Magic. Oh, okay, sure, why not? Alright, let's have fun. This will end the stream. Oh, did I say Carrion? It starts with a C. They're both equally unimportant right now. Whatever, Clasher. Ugh. Maybe we can get lucky and get another Isis. Or Kyokyo. Or I can get Clayman. Oh, a fake out. Hinata. Is that a... Is my Hinata done now? Or does she need one more? Oh, she needs one more. Okay. Well, I mean, on the plus side, it's a usable dupe. I could actually use it. It's not Earth Guy. It's not Bride Mirren. It's not, who else do I pull a lot of? The Hero, or fucking Wind Shizu, or Soka. Like, it's actually, I could actually use that dupe. It's not a very good dupe, but I could still use it. Alright, cool. I got Water EX Shinsha Day from a Union normal ticket. Well, okay. Joker, I have 350 Octagram coins. I already have Milim, Guy, and Lumi. What should you do? Honestly, I would just dupe up Lumi. Like, you have Lumi. Does that mean you have her trait? Like, is she 100 or is she 120? You don't need her to be 120, but does Lumi have dupes in her? Because her trait is pretty useful. I would put dupes into Lumi. You choked first. On choked for Valor Cup? Doesn't really matter though. D2. Does it actually matter? I'll wait for De Enigmatibus Tempestum Interiorium. It's a very fancy name. I'll wait for your answer before I end the stream. I'd rather get them all to 120. I was wondering who I should evolve first. Lumi. I would evolve Lumi. Milim is just damage. You don't need her. Guy, like, he's only there for the stun, and if you're stunning, you don't need dupes in him, because they don't mean anything to him. So Lumi is the best character to dupe out because of trait. But there we go. We've answered the last question. I'm going to go sit in my bed and play Metaphor now until what I hope is this content preview tonight in 4 hours. And then maybe we'll see each other tomorrow for a stream. But thank you all 90 plus people for joining me. Thank you for watching. And I will hope you have a good day. And I will see you all later.